Hi runners, you are listening Treadmill the World. Welcome to South Africa. Today we are in Capetown on the west coast of Africa. We are we start from KelpBaai. We are on the wooden deck and we're gonna go for 5K. 5K run this morning. It's still summertime here. This video was shot on March 19th, if I remember, when I was there, and it was warm. Yeah, it was quite warm. It was like 18 degrees it was like 9 a.m. in the morning when I shot this video. So we're gonna go up to BigBay Station. BigBay Station, it's a beach station. Actually, it's quite popular. It's quite famous. It's mostly for families and fun, and it's mostly known for kite surfing and surfing as well, because it's quite windy over there all the time. Just look at the view. It's breathtaking. Right now in front of me you have Table Mountain, and wow, that's awesome. The white sand, the beach, the waves, just hear the sound. That's amazing. So KelpBaai, what is KelpBaai? KelpBaai is another smaller beach found along the city of Capetown, the west coast. It's found within the I think it's called Blue Bear Conservation Area, if I spell it right, between KelpBaai and Okak. KelpBaai get its name from the cap bell that are found just beyond the rock offshores. Oh, there's someone, in the rocks right now, looking for seashell, I guess. Yeah, you can find some mussels over there, I guess. Fresh mussels. Quite good to start the day. So we just started from the wooden deck, and we're gonna go straight, as I say, up to BigBay. Right now, I'm running with my sandals. Well, as it's the first podcast for me, let me introduce myself. I'm Stefan. I'll be your host on this podcast, and as you may see, English is not my first languages. I'll let you know where it could come from. Actually, I could come from from South Africa. Actually, I do have some background over there. Anyway, so I'm a minimalistic runner. I mostly run with my sandals, which are today's the Panther sandals and the Likiaus. Yeah, the Likiaus. They are made in Europe, in the Netherlands actually, and only sell. Yeah, they only sell in Europe, I guess. They don't sell in the world. It's too bad because it's pretty good sandals. Actually, I started running like a couple of years as a minimalistic runner. I start with the 5 fingers and upgrade to the sandals. Sometimes I do it barefoot. Today I could run in barefoot, but there's too much muscle shell on this beach to run. A big cut, my feet, my toes, all the way in. Anyway, why do I run barefoot or as a minimalistic runner? Well, because it's the feeling. I just like it to run like this. I don't recommend it. If you want to try, go for a run. I mean, you may try. It takes a while actually to run like this. Transition takes about a month if you're a regular runner, if I may say. But it's great. It's just great to run like this. Anyway, let's go back to the beach. Just look at these waves like crashing on the sands. That's awesome. That's really awesome. So, as it's the first podcast for you and for myself, I might do some mistake today. I might do something wrong. We'll see. We'll find out, and I will try to upgrade it next time. So, what about this podcast? I just had the idea of creating this podcast to enhance my treadmill video from my YouTube channel. Because on the channel there's no speech, there's no words, they're just the surrounding sounds of what I'm running around. And then I therefore give you the discover with me places to run and have some information about the place I cross. Just in day, if one day, I mean, you pass by and you want to do exactly the same run as I did on this video. So let's go back to Bluebird Strand Beach. That's the beach I'm actually running. I started from KelpBaai. KelpBaai, there's so many beaches actually in South Africa. Bluebird Strand is the biggest one. It's about, I think it's almost 10K long. Actually, it's not that far from Capetown, the city of Capetown. It's about, yeah, I would say 15K or 9.3 miles. It's in north. It's located north of the city of Capetown. And the name of Bluebird Strand literally means the Blue Mountain Beach in African. Why? Well, look at it. Oh, there's two people with their dogs just enjoying the day. It's beautiful summertime in South Africa. Remember, in the northern hemisphere, we are still in winter time because we are March, and the seasons are upside down here. So it's almost the end of the summertime for them, and for us it will be the start of the spring. Yeah, springtime will come quite soon, in a problem. So I was saying Bluebird Strand, yeah, it's a long white sand beach on the Atlantic Ocean, with a few rocky outcrops where black mussel are found. So it's easy to get some and to get like good lunch if you like mussel. The water is so freaking cold due to the Bengala current, but it's quite popular for kitesurfer and windsurfer. The bay on the west side of Bluebird Strand is known as BigBay. That's where we're heading to. Usually the wind brings like a 1 or 3 meters surf from majority of the year. So it's quite good places if you like windsurfing and if you like surfing as well. But for us, it will be running. Just look at this. It's just straight white sand beach, and just in front of me you have the Table Mountain. So what is Table Mountain? Table Mountain, as it says, it's a mountain. Well, I don't have any idea why it's called Table Mountain, because it doesn't look like table. So if you have any idea, I've been there many times. I don't know why it's called there. Oh, we are approaching right now. We'll be there like in a few seconds. I don't know if you can see it right now on the video, but there's a shooting right now on the beach. Actually, South Africa is well known for these lights, for its summer lights, the golden hours light. So there's a lot of commercial shot over there, and I'm just gonna go straight in the shot. I guess I can't see right now what they're shooting, if it's a commercial, I mean for magazine or a TV commercial. It looks like it's magazine, I guess. Shooting something. All right, hi guys, coming through, excuse me. There's a few people, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people around, maybe only one model. All right, we're done with it. We keep going on BigBay to BigBay. So what about Capetown? If you've never been there, Capetown is the South Africa's oldest city. it serves as the country legislative capital, and it's being the seat of the South African Parliament. It's the second largest city after Johannesburg, Joburg, and it's located in the Western Cape. What could I say? It's quite big and small in the same time. Like the total population is about 4 million people, and that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot for South Africa, but for other countries in Africa, it's not that big because some, like if you go to Nigeria, it's quite small. So South Africa, as I said, was the first city in the big city in South Africa. It used to be mostly run by the Dutch, the British, and it's quite an amazing place to come here. There's, as I said, about the safety. See, there's 2 more people coming there, surfing. It's safe. It's safer than Johannesburg, yes, way safer. It's still a bit dangerous, but it's way safer. So it's really a nice place to live. Well, actually, they do have some crisis now in Capetown, but not about crime, but mostly about energy. They are running out of energy because they don't know. I don't know what they're doing to, but you have to like break all the time, and that's pain in the ass for people living there and trying to work and trying to live, because when you don't have electricity, at least you could in your home, well, you can still have, you can still buy something to run electricity outside, but like if you're a business, you cannot do it. I mean, what the heck. Anyway, let's go back to running for us. That's the most important thing. So if you come to Capetown, just you can run almost anywhere, but be careful. If you run on the beaches, there's no problem. The weather is good. I'm not talking about safety, I'm talking about the weather, actually. Because the beaches, it's always, well, it's hot, it's warm, but it's not that warm. So, I mean, you always have the wind blowing, so will be all right for you to run. Oh, hi guys, hi Dougie. Hi Dougies, 2 Dougies. It's all right, it's cool. I mean, you have a light breeze all the time, so it's fun to run over there. But if you want to run just deep inside the city or outside of the city, in the countryside, that will be warmer. And when I say warmer, it will be warmer. You have to remember, you are, even if it doesn't look like you are in Africa, you are in Africa. So that means the sun just it overheads all the time. So beware, bring some water, a lot of water with you, because there's nothing out there. So just something could happen to you, and just be aware of it. So let's go back to this beach. As you may see, there's still nothing, just white sand beach, waves, blue waves crashing on the sands. I'm just heading straight to Table Mountain, to BigBay. Oh, looks like there's someone surfing over there on the left. No, I can't see if it's a surfer. No, I can't see from here. No, must be something else. So, remember, try to run just on the beach. Don't run on the dunes, because they are protected. Actually, it's a park, so they try to preserve wildlife over there. So there's so many wildlife actually in South Africa. There's a lot of people, as I said, 4 million people living there, but there's also wildlife all around you. And when I mean, it's not like in a zoo. It's really wildlife. You've got turtles, you've got dolphin, you've got sharks, white sharks, you've got lions if you go, well, not on beach, of course, but you've got all the big species over there. Oh, talking about sharks, if you go to South Africa, yeah, there are sharks, many sharks, white sharks. Actually, it's due to the, as I said before, the cold current. So the water are cold and perfectly fine. It's like a buffet for the wild shark, because you've got seals, you've got otters, sea otters, fur otters all around. So it's just like buffet for them. But it looks like there's less and less white sharks now. So don't worry, you can go swim. Actually, you need to go swim in the ocean where there's always like lifeguards watching them. And if you see a flag, just don't go in the water, because it's not worth it. The sharks will get you, will bite you, and will kill you. Or if you're lucky, you'd go back on shore with one leg less. So don't go. But anyway, if you're not if you like cold water, first, then you can go. If you don't like cold water, well, get a wetsuit, because it's freaking cold. Trust me. Only South African are used to this cold water. And when I meant cold, it's between like 9 degrees Celsius up to 14, 15 degrees max, maybe 16 summertime like today. But usually it's just cold. And there's so many activities you can do over here. Just you can run today, as I do, but you could do surfing, kite surfing. You could go hiking. You could go diving, scuba diving. Yeah, scuba diving over there is great. As I said, wildlife is just amazing over there. You see see the seaweed, the kelp, just forests of them, and inside of it there's life. So you see many fishes, you see turtles, you see seals, otters. Actually, a scuba dive in a cage, yeah. In the cage, yeah. I don't remember where it was. Actually, it was in South Capetown, and cage diving is just amazing. You can literally see a white shark just in front of you, like 1 meters away, 2 meters away, depending if he's hungry or not hungry on that day. But usually they throw him like bloods. They fish from bloods all over them, and the sharks just come around, look at you, and yeah, it's amazing. It's just amazing experience to do and to try. So let's go back to our running, because we're going away. And we already did at least I guess 2.5k already, and BigBay just heading in front of us. I can see some building now. Still by myself. Only saw like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people since the beginning, and that's a dream for me. I like to run like this in this condition. Just nobody, just by yourself, with your shoes, with your sandals, barefoot, depends, and just take the time for you, take a break. That's that's the purpose of running, I guess. Just taking a break for you, for your brain, and keep in shape. And talking about keep in shape, if you want to run, just run. You don't think about it too much. Just go outside and run. Do what you can do, and you. I mean, your body is like a machine. You will upgrade it as long as you run. Okay, the first time it will be hard. Would be already hard if you're not in shape. Even if you are in shape, it would be hard because your muscle need to get used to. Then it will go easy and easy and easier. So it's quite good. And it's good for your body, it's good for your health, it's good for your mental health. I mean, running is the only sport where you don't need anything except maybe shoes. And not even. You can just run. And trust me, it's good. All right. So we are, yeah, I see some people now. See, there's two people swimming. Actually, they're not already swimming. The water is too cold. I mean, just below, yeah, below their belly. I know it's hard. Oh, there's someone also walking by now on my left side. Hey, hi. And yeah, keep BigBay around. There's more and more people now coming on. All right. So if you look on the right, well, actually you cannot see on the right on this video, but if you look on the right, you can see the Robben Island. So what is Robben Island? Robben Island is a small island. It's about like 3 kilometers long, I guess, by almost 2 kilometers wide, and it's quite flat. It's only a few meters above sea levels. But the thing is about this island was that Nelson Mandela was spent his time in jail over there for I guess it was 18 years. He spent 18 years of his 27 years of imprisonment before the fall of apartheid and before the introduction of full multiracial democracy over there in South Africa. So Nelson Mandela, for the one who don't know him, I mean, you might do not know him, he was against apartheid, and he was freed. He was later awarded Nobel Peace Prize, and he became the president of South Africa in 1994. He became the first black president on serving one term. I guess it was in 94, 99. And, well, that's part of South Africa history. So if you have few times, it doesn't take long to get there. You could go by ferry. Actually, you go there by ferry. That's the only way to get there. It's not that long, but it's a good opportunity to learn about history of South Africa and Nelson Mandela as well. So we're adding to BigBay. See, there's more and more people. Well, actually, there's none, but there's more and more people. You could see, like now on the left side, you can see building. You can see the station just in front of me. Table Mountain on my right, just as beautiful as it was before. It's way bigger now. I still do have, I guess, maybe 1.k to do run, I guess, or 2 kilometers max before ending this podcast. And what could I say about what else could I say about South Africa? Well, there's a lot to say. Just come by yourself and discover it. That's the most important thing. because I can talk about it. I can say how great it is, or I can how bad it is, whatever. But make your own mind. I mean, South Africa is just a great place for its people, for its surrounding, for its wildlife, for a lot of things. That's one of the best country so far I've been to. And trust me, I've been to a lot of country. Hey guys, 2 more people coming by. I've been over 70, 75 countries so far. And this one is breathtaking. And especially Capetown. I went to Johannesburg, but I do prefer Capetown. I mean, this way of life, just, I mean, you can compare. So anyway, if you come here, and if you want, expect people to talk to you in African, not necessarily in English first. They will try to speak to you in African, and they will find out you're not from here actually, if you don't get it right away. Second languages is, of course, is English, but also actually there's 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 first languages in South Africa. There's the first one. It's called Xhosa, if I remember right, if I spell it right. It's spoken by almost 38% of the population. Then comes Afrikaans, like 35%. Then the Zulu, 15%. English, only 7%. And other dialects. So expect people to speak to you in African if you want. If you're not white, well, they speak to you directly, maybe in English or other languages. Okay, we are arriving now in BigBay. Can you see it? Can you see it? Just amazing. Just look at the waves. There's some surfer now. I can see them. You can see the wave breaking. Just hear the sound. Oops! I try to run in the water because with my sandals, actually, with this pair of Penta sandals, they are made of leather. So if I do run in the ocean, I mean the salt will use them, will break them. So I prefer not to run in the water with them. Actually, do you have another model to run in the water if you want to? But the leather one are not made for it, and it becomes more sleepy actually. Even if you are in the sun, it will become more sleepy. So, you see the surfer and the body surfer? Yeah, right here on my right side, and you can see more people now just laying on the beach, taking sun, getting suntan on this beautiful summertime in South Africa, in Capetown. So, arriving in BigBay. BigBay is almost the end of the Western beaches. Almost, I'd say, because you're not at the end. The beach goes straight up to Capetown, up to the port of Capetown. Actually, the port is one of the... it's the biggest, actually. It's the biggest port in South Africa. So it's quite important for them. And that's how the city developed itself during the centuries. Hey, guys. See, people all around. And what else? I don't know where I'm going to now. Yeah, because when I start running, I took a Uber. You can take a Uber ride. It's quite cheap. And when I say cheap, it's cheap. It's around like maybe I started in Century City. So Century City is a district in Capetown, and oh, there's metal detector guy looking for some rings. I guess forget the rings. Yeah, it takes about around, let's say, 15 minutes. Yeah, from Century City to KelpBaai, and it's about like €7, maybe $8, $8 American. So it's quite cheap. I mean, for 15Ks, it's quite cheap. So, and it's safe as well. You do need to use the data, so you need to buy for your phone. I mean, a card or whatever, or maybe you do have a special subscription with your phone. But if you don't, you can get one and buy one easily here to get a Uber. So anyway, yeah. When I started in KelpBaai, I didn't know where to go. I just go straight. But here now in BigBay, I don't know where to go. So I'm gonna go straight, and I think I'm gonna end. I'm gonna end my run just here, nearby. I guess I'm gonna go to the parking and maybe eat some road and finish around the lifestyle station. But I don't know. Hey guys. Okay, coming through between the cars. All right, so let's go that way. Oh, on the asphalt now. See, you can see people like now doing skateboarding. Traffics. Yeah, you're going back to civilization now. I'm leaving the wildlife, the white sand beach. Okay, let's go back to the lifeguard station now. And oh yeah, see, people. I forgot about to say. People drive on the left side here, not on the right side. So remember, be careful when you cross. Look first on your left, not on your right, because you get in trouble if you don't look left first. Why left? Well, because the Dutch came first, but mostly the English came first. I mean, second, but they keep it that way. So all the English colonies are left driving side. So remember this. So okay, we're back in the beach in BigBay now, almost over from this podcast. Well, I hope I did well. That was the first podcast for me. Will be the first for you to hear. I would try to improve myself and describe all of the videos I shot and I will shot. So don't forget to subscribe. As I said, I will keep running all over the world and try to do some good podcast for you. And if you have any questions, just write it down and let me know. All right, guys, that's the end of the podcast. See you around. Take care. Bye-bye.